my bad. Yeah, I want to see that. Squad! What's up, y'all? It's your boy AI, the animated intellectual. And we're all feeling it. I know we're all feeling it. We're all feeling it. I just... Woosah. Woosah. I can't even do the regular intro right now. I just want to take a moment for us all to collectively breathe together. Alright, so the episode starts literally right where we left off last episode. Beth hit the sound on her sousaphone, and we're going. Boom. Paintball Federation. 6th grade Federation. It was Paintball Mike's brother, so this is the 7th grade Federation now, I presume. They're the first ones down the line. In. It's the Paintballers versus the Acorn Knights, the first wave. Doesn't go down too well. You know, we see, and I love the fact that they're using walkie-talkies for communication, just faster mode of communication. You don't have to worry about cell phone service. You don't have to worry about pressing dial and then ringing for them and then waiting for someone to pick up. It's just instant. These kids are tactical geniuses. I can't do it. They're amazing. See it there. So it's boom, them versus the Acorn Knights. Not going down too well. And then Paintball Mike is just like, yo, my brother. He's my brother. I can't. I gotta go in after him. Then Craig is just, no. No, just no. And we all know how that turned out. Frustration is building in Craig. Kelsey even said it. If they just listen to command, if they just listen to you, hold that thought now, things would have gone according to plan. And they're just like, okay, it is what it is. And then, actually, before I even start that, let me say, I'm going to try something out new. I'm going to, be going in between the YouTube video here and posting up the things that I'm talking about. I'm going to be posting clips from my TikTok of me reacting, to the episode and things that happened live, when I was first really experiencing it. And then, Craig looks back to Toman and the Junk Lord and Todd. And they were just like, hey, you ready? And Toman, eating his tomato, was just like, huh. I thought you'd never ask. So, we see that Paintball Mike and the rest of them, they're surrounded by the Acorn Knights. And then the Junk Lord. And oh gosh, it's cool. Yeah, it just hit me now. The Junk Lord is driving the cart that they made, because that's the Junk Lord's cart. In the Creek Kart Racers episode, they had to go to the Junk Lord to get all the pieces to make the cart. So of course the Junk Lord is driving the cart. Yo. Oh man. I'll go back to all that. So that was awesome. So the Junk Lord come in, driving, really whipping out here like Fast and Furious style, man. Crazy. And Toman jumps off. And you see kids hopping onto stuff. It's like Toman, a.k.a. this. And the Acorn Knight said, I have no idea what he's talking about. And Toman, anime smirk. Oh, you're gonna. And then he shouts, the ground is lava! I lost it.
Because the ground is
lava! The ground is lava! Let's go! I lost it because it was crazy. I was thinking, yo. Even the other day, I was just looking at lava bending, right? I was watching YouTube videos on Avatar: The Last Airbender, looking at lava bending, analyzing how rare it was. I forgot what channel it was. I think it was either the Amagi, CBR, one of those channels, or something. It was a story where Toph discovered lava bending for the first time. Not discovered, but she stumbled upon the first, ever lava bender in canon that we know of, before Gazan from Legend of Korra. And I'm saying to myself, yo, wouldn't it be cool if they had some type of lava bending? Because I was getting really mad at the king, and I kind of wish someone kind of just, he tripped and stumbled into some lava. That would be cool. And then here comes Toman with the ground is lava. Man, oh man. It's great. It's really cool. So that was awesome. So awesome. And Toman's just pointing him out. You get that ground some lava. That ground some lava. Like Oprah, you get a car. And then we see someone say lava as well. And it's Paloma. Paloma, you traitor! And she's wearing the cherry blossom getup, and it's just like, wow, you know, you would be on the other side. You would be a traitor. You would be. You still got beef with people in the creek for how they treated you, I guess. But yeah, oh man, that hurt. But then after that, again, like I said in the first video, but we even saw it in the trailer. Again, so now these are the war episode. This is what we're seeing from the trailer, the bumpers and promos that they've been doing for the event the past couple of weeks, 3 weeks or whatnot. Faraday and Ren, they toss the stink bomb, and then they ride on through 10 speeds, Kelsey, Maney, Craig, and, you know, they figure out where they're going to go. And then from there, boom, Craig calls up Wilderness and Cheese Sticks, and ride along they do. Then we transition back, we see that the Sewer Queen with Frizzboy, and I forget the other sewer denizen's name, she led the Green Poncho, Bobby, and Sparkle Cadet. They're going towards Fort Wisteria. So yeah, Fort Wisteria is pretty much Castle Utgard from Attack on Titan. Love like that old abandoned stuff like that. It's really cool. Then I was saying to myself, okay, Sewer Queen, where are you at? Like, what are you gonna do from there? Did they leave the flag in the sewers? Like, what? Huh? Where are you gonna be? Because she's a heavy hitter. She's one of the older kids. Well, I'm assuming that she's one of the older kids because she's taller, but she's a heavy hitter. So, you know, we need her in the field. And then we transition and we see JP is the one protecting the flag. They hid the flag in the middle of the poison ivy grove on top of one of Carter's fortresses. And of course, Carter's back to normal. I was freaking out. Like, yo, of course they would. Of course they would. These kids are tactical geniuses. Because who else can really get through that like that except for the scratchless one? You gotta take a lot. Then from here, I'm going to try to rapid fire it a little quickly so the video is not too long. We go, essentially, the 3 divisions, they meet their opposition. So Division 1 commander, they, in Castle Wisteria, they're held down by the Arm. So that's who Bobby, Sparkle Cadet, and Green Poncho are facing. And then in the maze, when they get there, Kelsey and the 10 speeds are facing the Blur. And then trying to gain entrance into the kingdom, at the gate, it's Craig and Wildernessa versus the Squashinator. So those 3, the things are happening. And low-key, I'm not gonna lie, the Blur is the most disappointing one to me in terms of, dude, with your speed, you could have done bop, 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 tagged everyone out. But of course, his speed, his hubris, is always gonna be his undoing. So sad. Learn that lesson, kids. Just get the job done. Don't monologue. And oh, the thing with Wildernessa, when the Squashinator was trying to talk trash at Craig, and Wildernessa's just like, you think that he's just gonna give up from a bully like you? You clearly don't know a thing about Craig. Young love. Now we go back to JP with the kids, right? And now they see Maya somehow. I don't know how she was able to figure out that the flag was there with the scratchless one in Poison Ivy Grove. And then he's like, JP the Sewer Queen, JP the Sewer Queen. And we see the Sewer Queen just chilling. And she gets up and picks up her net. Dude, you don't understand. I was so hyped for this.
Okay, Sewer Queen, get him! Get him, Sewer Queen! Hit her with that Filipino martial arts! Hit her with that Kali, girl! Ah!
Because Sewer Queen, she's from the Philippines, right? She's Filipino. And she got the net. I'm thinking she about to hit Maya with some Kali. You know, some Kali sticks. Any of y'all martial arts fans out there, you know, Kali sticks and all this whatnot can be done with 1 or 2 sticks. So she's a Filipino, so I thought she was going to go in. But really good fight. She did her thing. But Maya was able to overpower her eventually. Going back to the Green Poncho and them, the Arm has the high ground, so it pinned them down. Sparkle Cadet did her thing and, you know, obstructed the Arm's view, but at the same time, that also obstructs their view. So, you know, rocking a hard place. And then Cheese Sticks versus the Squashinator. Look, I know it's a kid show, but in real life, Cheese Sticks would have torn that girl to pieces. Oh, it would have been so bad. But Wilderness is a Pokemon trainer. I can't believe I never made this connection before. Wilderness is a Pokemon trainer, and Cheese Sticks is an Arcanine. Because she said, Cheese Sticks, use Alpha Howl. That's a Pokemon attack. It must be, some form. And, came out the Squashinator, but then the Squashinator just sucked in mad air. You saw the ab. And then just yelled. Not really yelled, but like sang. You get what I'm saying. And that the frequency and loudness of the sound that came out of her mouth made Cheese Sticks run away. And low-key, it reminded me a lot of Uvogin from Hunter x Hunter. Shout out to all my anime fans. When Uvogin, he was sucking in air and the rest of the Phantom troops, they just pieced out. They're like, we ain't doing this. And his yell was able to unalive some people. And then from there, Wildernessa goes to run after Cheese Sticks, but sees that Craig's about to be tagged. And then she jumps in front of the Squashinator and takes the tag and freezes. And she was just about to confess her love to him. But then now, it was in vain. And I'm thinking to myself, what's about to happen? Craig's about to get tagged. This thing's about to be over. And then we see a light just drop down. And in my personal opinion, in the biggest twist of this whole episode, we get Deltron. He comes back. The kid from 3030, Deltron comes back.
Who's gonna save Craig? It's Deltron! It's Deltron! He's back! I can't do this.
And I can't. He came back to save the day. And then he just pieced out once he was done. Deltron came back through the time stream, good lord. Like freaking, he came through like the Pharaoh from Yu-Gi-Oh! Dark Side of Dimensions movie. He just all seemed lost. And then he just came, back into time. So this episode was written by, written and storyboarded by Jason Dwyer, Deshaun Mahone, Leana Nituru, Naja Porter, and Ashley Tehelan. I hope I pronounced all that right. Probably butchered it. To all those people who I did butcher it, I apologize. But y'all, I don't... Oh man, I'm starting to get a little emotional right now. Thank you I feel so hype. This was so beautiful. Amazing writing. And then also from, the team of, the stories. Matt, of course, shouts to the creator, Matt Burnett, Ben Levin, Jeff Trammell, Tiffany Ford, Ashley Hairston, Mahone, and Porter. On my last YouTube video, someone with the channel named Jeff Trammell commented. If it was this Jeff Trammell, like the Jeff Trammell, I'm gonna need to confirm that, because if that's actually who did, I'll disappear off the face of this earth and come back twice. Yeah, so continuing on, and let's see who wrote the other. I'll give you all your props. Maybe all 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe like all 5 of them and the storyboard people all were the same ones that wrote all 5 episodes. Either way, I'll give every single episode person their props because this was fantastic. But yes, that was the biggest twist to me because I did not see that coming at all. Shout out to all of them. Shouts out to Del the funky Homo sapien voice acting coming through. Man. Oh man, Del, go listen to Del's music, man. He's so good. This is awesome. Now, Deltron's funky flows was keeping the Squashinator distracted, and Craig was able to get through into the kingdom. And then we transition to what's going on in the other divisions, during Deltron's song. And Sparkle Cadet, remember Bobby was asking how big a bubble that Sparkle Cadet can make. And then Sparkle Cadet was able to put Bobby inside the bubble and send him atop of the bubble cover and land it in front of the arm. And again, Green Poncho was using the diversion with his arrows to distract the arm from seeing. And again, the writers, the attention to detail. These kids are tactical geniuses. And then Bobby. Ooh, Bobby just sits there, right? He pops his candy, and then the arm sees, throws a balloon at him, and then it just flashes. And we get Big Time Bobby Blue! Big Time Bobby Blue! Ultra Instinct Bobby from the Ace of Squares Foursquare episode. I lost it. I lost it. You'll see right here.
Bro, what's Bobby even gonna do? Big Time Bobby Blue! He's back from Foursquare! Ultra Instinct Bobby! I can't!
And then, when it comes to the maze, the Blur's doing his thing, trying to terrorize Kelsey. Then Cannonball's like, don't worry. I got this. And he comes through, and I was just like, come on, Cannonball. Take him to cannon space. Take him to cannon space. Bring it all.
Do it to him, Cannonball. Do it to him, Cannonball. Take him to cannon space. Take him there. Let's go.
Oh, I'm getting a little too hype. And it was all just so cool, man. And then even after this, right, we transition back to JP, and we see that Maya is decimating all the troops. Like a lot of some of my more favorite groups, we see what they were up to. They were part of JP's rear guard, protecting the flag. So Maya decimated the ninja kids. One pew. And then we see Eustace coming from up high with her Tonfas, and Maya just, Maya is capable. Maya is a very capable warrior. I already knew that. The fact that she's tied with the Green Poncho, even better than the Green Poncho, and has to be the King's BFF. But I had no idea that Maya was this capable a warrior. You know, banging in and banging out. And then, oh my god, when she knocked the sense back into little Christopher, that, little stereotypical, but that was hilarious. And the fact that Carter was even just like, wow, we cannot underestimate her. Let's dip. And then she just blasted through the cardboard fortress. And I'm going to go out on a limb here. The way she blasted through like that, it reminded me a lot of from Dragon Ball GT when young Goku blasted straight through with the Super Dragon Fist, the chest of Super 17. It looked a lot like that. And then she just grabbed the flag like you were saying, or something like that. It was amazing. So then we hear that Maya has the flag from JP, and they're saying, Kelsey, can you get there? The Green Poncho and Maya. And Kelsey has her warrior's journey moment. She has it. She's super scared, and Omar's just like, I know, but, you know, you gotta at least try, you know, we gotta go down swinging. And that was beautiful to see. And then we get to the keep. And Xavier, he's playing the piano, you know, that whole trope of the villain, whoever playing the piano, thinking that he's Scarlemagne from Kipo and the Age of Wonder Beasts. Come on now. You're not Scarlemagne. What are you doing? Come on. Then all this is happening, and then Maya confronts Kelsey, and they're having their fight, and Craig, you know, with Xavier, he's trying to tag Craig, and he's doing this, and this was just, I can't even describe it, it's so epic. It's so anime-like. And the warrior's journey, Maya talking about what I had to do. You think you're on my level. You have no idea what I had to do to get this cape, to be able to. And it's just like, wow, yeah, Maya is that capable. She is that capable. It's crazy. And then Craig started to come at the king. Just, okay, you really want to say like that? All right, you're no Cheyenne, and you're definitely no Kenneth. Just getting real personal. The king is like, excuse me? It's like, yeah, I said it. Because you know deep down that people only want to be friends with the king, but no one wants to be friends with Xavier. Ooh! Come on, Craig. Come on. Yes, with the petty. I love it. And then Xavier goes to swing on Craig. He goes to try to punch Craig. And Craig Craig is from New York. Weave. My boy Craig was just like, weave. Stupid. I personally would have let Xavier fall. But Craig had a game to win. Nah, I'll talk about the rose petals later, because I caught on to this. Y'all are not slick. This was beautiful. So now Kelsey's down and out. It appears. And then the green poncho comes through, and it's just like, okay, you know. And Kelsey's like, how did you get here so fast? Which is a little weird, because I'm pretty sure Fort Wisteria is closer to the overpass than the maze is. So the green poncho definitely should have got there first. But the green poncho was just like, I had some help from an old friend. And then we see the original green poncho.
The original green poncho. Nope. Pack it up. Can't do it anymore. Can't do it.
I'm sorry. But what? Y'all writers, why did y'all have to do this? Y'all did not have to snap like this. Who made y'all mad? Honest question to you writers. Who told y'all that y'all were bad writers, that you had to snap on them like this? Y'all writing like you got something to prove. You proved it already. You don't have to do this. You proved it already. So that it was a moment like Forever Red. For anyone who's a Power Rangers fan, right? I remember growing up, there was this episode called Forever Red, right? And it was a thing where, like, all the Red Rangers came back from previous Power Ranger generations, came back together. And, you know, we saw all them doing their morphing sequences, you know, shifting the turbo, time force, all that stuff, right? Seeing the original green poncho come through was like watching Forever Red. I was a kid back then. I remember the original Forever Red was from Power Rangers Wild Force, when the Machine Empire was coming back, and all the Red Rangers from previous generation, from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, Power Rangers Zeo, Power Rangers Turbos, Power Rangers In Space, Power Rangers Lost Galaxies, Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, Power Rangers Time Force, and now Power Rangers Wild Force, even the Red Ninja Ranger. I watched Forever Red when it first came on, and that was the archetype for each one of the Power Ranger episodes going on from there, where all the Rangers came back and like they did their thing. That was the first time that happened. I saw it. I was able to witness that. I got those same vibes from this with the green poncho. Thank y'all so much. Woo! And now through all of this, after Craig has grabbed the jacket that has the flag on it, right? Xavier starts trying to seduce Craig to the dark side, saying, you know, kids need a leader. You know, you saw the frustration. And again, the seeds of frustration from Craig saying, like, you know, if everyone would have just listened to me, maybe the creek does need a leader, this, that, and the third. So Craig was just like, are you trying to get me to be king? And Xavier's like, no, I was talking about me. But let's be honest. Craig would be a better king. He would have been a better king than Xavier, without question. But as per usual, it's just a distraction because the Squash Native's coming up behind Craig, about to tag him. But Sparkle Cadet coming in the clutch, as usual, and just, you know, held him there as Craig was trying to leave. Craig dips out, gets a ride from Cannonball, and they're riding there. And somehow Xavier was able to catch up to them. Xavier, he fast, boy. He fast as... I'm fast as... Boy, I'm fast as... Xavier was able to catch up to him, and you know, he dipped around them. Craig just started running. You know, Cannonball came out of cannon space and picked up Craig. That was cool. And then, of course, we see the combination attack. The original green poncho took her bow and tied it up with Omar's bow to create some super long bow. And then they both got down to be able to launch Kelsey like an arrow from the bow. This was Power Rangers. This was these writers. I love each and every single one of you. Wow. So then they launched Kelsey, and then Kelsey, with all the fire and thunder brand, look at, just wham, hit Maya, like, and it broke even the flag, and then had her own moment. It was just like, get up. And now right here, this moment with Maya's breakdown, this was actually a very beautiful moment, because Maya's just, you know, she needs to win. She needs this, because going back to all the things that she's done, all the awful things that she's done, to be able to become the king's BFF, to be cool. She backstabbed Omar, her best and really like only friend, her only and best friend. She did all of these terrible things to have this position to be the king's BFF, right? And all the perks and all the things that came with it. So she says, who am I? Just someone who betrayed their friend? And that's the thing. That's a hard reality to deal with. If you did a whole bunch of bad things, right, for that to be a means to an end, and you were content with that, but then that end is taken away, that's not a reality that a lot of people want to live with. It all has to mean something. And if Maya gives up, if they lose the capture the flag war, then she has to live with that, doing all those evil things for nothing. So she can't live with that. It all has to mean something with the kingdom and everything. And it only means something if the kingdom is around and she's Xavier's right hand. So if she gives this like this was a beautiful ideological battle. This was, wow. Thank you again. I will thank these writers until my last day, because this was... So then comes down to it, and we see that, you know, Craig is running with the thing, and he stops. He's almost there. King is like, I'll freeze you first. Then he falls over to the side, and with that, the final blow from Beth's sousaphone rings through both sides of the creek, and the capture the flag war has been declared over, with our side being the victor. This was something else. And then, you know, Craig coming to the top of the overpass, and the Acorn Knights and everybody bowing to him, and they're just like, yo, I think you're the new king, bro. Like, what are you gonna do? And then, and I'm sorry, this moment right here, this was literally ripped out of, like, the final Harry Potter movie, Deathly Hallows Part 2. They're standing on the overpass like they were standing on the bridge. Craig has the jacket and he has the flag. And the same way Harry breaks the Elder Wand and just throws it, Craig, he ripped the flag and just let it go. Because the creek is special. It's for everyone to just be and have a good time. And seeing all the different members of the other side of the creek, everybody's kind of just laughing it off now. It was fantastic. It was a beautiful ending. And of course, we see the blur just zip and warp come out of Canon space. That was... I don't know, man. This was absolutely fantastic. I have not been hyped like this in a very long time when it came to... I think the last show was like, I guess, Steven Universe. But low-key, I was even more hyped about this than Steven Universe. I haven't been hyped over like a cartoon that's like this, not an anime, since like Young Justice, man. Since like Young Justice or Adventure Time. If you want to talk about just straight up action, probably since Young Justice. This was phenomenal. Now, out of all this stuff, right? Here's little details that I want to point out, that I just want to show you. I want to show y'all how dope these writers are. Little details that just made this all the better. Understand this, right? You see that Xavier's crown, it has 5 petals in it, right? That the petals, they start to fall off bit by bit with each little thing that shows that Xavier is going to lose. His stranglehold on the king and on the kingdom and the side of the creek is waning, and that his reign is over. I believe that the first time, right, was when Craig called him out and said that he's not like Cheyenne or Kenneth. We see one of the petals just fall, right? So now he has 4. And then the second time was after he saved him from falling. So 1, his authority was questioned, indisputable. He's nothing like his sister and his brother before him, right? So that's one thing. Down. Ideological battle. He's starting to lose it. And then another one. Boom. He was saved by Craig. Now your greatest adversary, the one who you've been talking all this nonsense to, he saved your life. So that's another petal down, right? Done off. No. Yeah, not only did he save his life, right? I think it was after, you know, he couldn't get the Squash Nade to tag him. Sparkle Cadet, held the thing open and he ran. He jumped after the thing and he fell on the floor. Then he looked up, another petal was gone. So now he only has 3 petals left. So then when he's able to cut off Cannonball and Craig, he jumps there and Cannonball's like, Craig, run. So Craig starts dipping and we see Xavier run after him. We see 2 more petals fall off and land on the ground. So now he only has 1. And then the last one falls. After Craig, he holds up the thing. No, before that, Xavier tries to freeze him and tag him, but he doesn't. He saw that him pushing him over is what caused Craig to win. You look up, and then the last petal falls. So slowly but surely, King Xavier's reign came to an end in the most spectacular fashion due to his own hubris. And I think it rings really cool to something that Xavier's brother Kenneth said. Kenneth said that he was given the crown by his friends. And Xavier only has friends due to the crown. So it's like, Kenneth was given the crown by his friends. And Xavier had his crown taken away. No, let me say it like this. Kenneth was given his crown by his true friends. And Xavier had his crown taken away by someone who had true friends. You can't write, who made y'all mad, writers? Who made you mad? What did you have to prove? You proved it. I hope you guys win daytime Emmys. I hope y'all win awards because you did not have to do this. And then of course the celebration we see, and it was beautiful to see also how the green poncho just so quickly he took off the poncho and he wanted to get back to hanging with Maya, his best friend, but Maya took off the BFF cape and left it there. I am elated. I don't know. I am so excited for season 4. I want to see what happens. Will Maya have her redemption arc? She has to. How will they keep this going? Who are the more people that they're going to meet? More Creek lore. Are they ever going to do something with the doorway to Helen thing? I thought Helen was going to make an appearance, to be honest, and she was going to play some type of role here in the ending. And last thing I'll talk about. I loved how in like each aspect of the show, they went back to earlier season 1 episodes just for the lore. They hid the flag in the poison ivy groves. So that's episode 1 of Craig of the Creek, Itch to Explore. That's right there. Sparkle Cadet, obviously, from that episode. Big Time Bobby Blue from the Ace of Squares, the 4-score episode. That was also season 1, or was that like season 2? I forget. It's not coming to me. The original Green Poncho, that from that episode. Into the Overpast. We saw that. Cannon Space from the Ice Pop Trio. We saw that. All these deep cuts from things. Deltron from the Kid from 3030 episode. All these deep cut things leading into the I just can't. I can't. Writers, who made you angry? Please, like Jeff Trammell, if that was actually you that commented on my thing, and the rest of you writers, I'll try to reach out on Twitter. My handle is at the animated intel. I need to know, who made you mad? Who did you have something to prove to? Cause this was so well done. Y'all probably just have it like that. But I am hard pressed to think that y'all weren't just like, you know what? Let me be a little petty and just flex on someone. Just in case y'all forgot the kind of writer that I was. Y'all, let me just real quick. That must be how y'all. That was wow. Craig of the Creek is such an amazing show. Like, there's so many more seasons to happen. This show could go on for a long time to the point where they become high schoolers and they age out of the creek. Maybe they become the new elders. I have to see it because that. Well done. Well done. So yeah, that's it. Super long video, but it's a lot to talk about because this episode was special. This was something that I will remember like forever. Thank y'all so much. So yeah, follow me on TikTok at Animated Intellectual. Follow me on Twitter at The Animated Intel. I'll start posting there more. I have to. Follow me on Instagram at Animated Intellectual. And I will see y'all later. What a beautiful show. I feel so blessed to have been able to experience this. So yeah, I'll see y'all next time. I'll see y'all tomorrow talking about some more stuff. And yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow talking about some more stuff, all right? AI out!